We wanted to figure out, just because things had always been done the same way in veterinary care, we wanted to figure out something different that was better, because we were hurting. We had clients who were hurting, and we didn't feel like pets should suffer because of that.
People were having a hard time taking care of their pets, and wanted to make it a nice, kind, open, caring place, non-judgmental, that made people feel welcome. We wanted the clinic to be open and accessible to people. I felt like a lot of people make decisions, not on a schedule. They're like, okay, what do we need to do today? Let's take care of our pets, for preventive care. Obviously, if a dog or a cat had an ear infection or something like that, that's something they just go, let's go get this taken care of. And I wanted it to be where they could come in and get that done. And so, hence we both felt, the walk-in idea. The other thing is take down the barriers to people coming in. They don't have to call, just come on in. The idea behind a lot of our differences, like we don't answer the phones, it came from just working in traditional practice. And I felt very uncomfortable when we took pets in the back room, say, at a traditional hospital. And the clients are worried, where did you take my child? And so we wanted it to be very open, so hence the windows everywhere and no back area. And then the phone thing, we're trying to take care of people's pets and the phone keeps ringing. And, a lot of times solicitors, the whole bit. So it's just an interruption, and really people just want to come in. So if we're walking, we don't really need a phone system. Let them come in. Let's get our job done while we're in the clinic and focus on the pets that are there.
It wasn't about being different. It was finding all of the things that would make a difference.
We're a values-based company. So our values, openness, again, not just our open footprint, but also being accessible to people. They don't have to go through a scheduling system to get there. Just come on in. But also, openness in how we feel about people. We want to serve everybody and their pets. No judging. I just don't like that. It's just like let people kind of decide what kind of care they want, work with them, figure it out, and be open to their lifestyles, their behavior, their different things. Same with the team. The team that works with us. We wanted to have a place where people feel safe, they can be themselves, and then be kind to others. That's our next value, kindness. I think you expect that in the veterinary clinic, but and it should go without saying, but I think it's good to identify that. And then finally, the values, community. Big feeling about just taking care of people's pets. Us coming to a town and opening up, immediately the community feels the impact. But it's not just that, it's doing things on your own time, trying to encourage our team members to do stuff, and also us as an organization just taking care of the community. And then finally, growth and service. We want ourselves to grow as people. We want our team members to grow. Our clients, many of them are new pet owners, and they want a safe place to ask their questions. And we get lots of new pet owners like a little intimidated by this whole thing, and worried about are they doing the right job. And we want to be part of that growth. And then service. PetWellClinic, anything we do, it has to be done in the best quality service possible, or we don't want to do it.
We wanted to create a space that is open to everyone, regardless of who you are or where you come from.
Yeah, like a place for pet parents and their pets that's free of judgment and filled with kindness.
Because honestly, at the end of the day, as the quote goes, we're all just walking each other home. Aren't we, Lola?